Hey everybody, this is a quick little video primarily to show off the Kobalt rolling tool bag. I couldn't find really any videos or hardly any videos regarding this particular tool bag online. Although I did see a lot of other videos regarding like this Husky here that I've got for comparison, as well as I think a DeWalt bag. There's several that are like this, but I was interested in the Kobalt bag for a couple of reasons. I'll go through now just a quick comparison. You can see this Kobalt bag. Let's get a close up here on the label. It's a 16-inch bag, 5-year warranty. The model number is up in the corner. This bag was about $90. This Husky, for comparison, which I like a lot, by the way, is a 14-inch bag. It's got a 3-year warranty. Their load capacity, I believe, is somewhat similar. Material that they're made out of, this one says 1680 ballistic material, and this one is 600. So I guess the 1680 is supposedly significantly tougher. Although again, these bags, I'm saying again, I don't know if I said this, but these bags were the same price, so they're about $90. Husky makes an 18-inch bag, so it would be 2 inches bigger than the Kobalt. That is about $10 more. It was a little big for what I needed, so I kind of mentally decided against the 18-inch Husky. If you're going to go that big, I would actually recommend, if you're into DeWalt, you look at DeWalt's rolling tool bag. They've got a pretty nice rolling tool bag that's well regarded. And the primary thing I like when I've looked at the DeWalt is that the wheels in the back, these wheels on the DeWalt are significantly bigger. These wheels right here are very similar on the Husky and the Kobalt. And so I guess I'm not a contractor. I'm just a homeowner with a bad back. So if I was a contractor, I might look into the DeWalt if I was rolling this around a lot, especially if I had to roll it through like gravel, that type of thing. If you look at the way the bags are made, they're very similar. In the front, they've got some kind of a pocket that is covered. So you put things in there that you want to protect more. The Kobalt has a similar kind of arrangement. It zips up, and obviously there's pockets in the front of both of these. The Kobalt has several loops across the top. I don't know exactly what you would put in there unless you happen to have a bunch of really short screwdrivers, frankly. I don't really have much that can go in there, so it's a little bit of a waste for me, but it might be nice if it's something you need. They both have pockets on the side. Both sides. They both zip up the same way. Just showing you the back now. They're both similar, although the Husky does have two of these loops, which you can use usually for like a tape measure or a longer screwdriver. The Husky also has this card pocket, if you're a contractor and you want to put a business card in there to identify it. The Kobalt only has one loop, so that's kind of a bummer on the Kobalt. I wish it did have the second loop in the back. It doesn't have the card pocket. I don't particularly care about the fact that it doesn't have the card pocket, but you might. The wheels are very similar, so I think from my experience, they roll fine on normal, paved ground or concrete. Even low gravel is fine, or grass. If you get into anything that is any kind of real terrain, these might be a little bit trickier. The handles work the same way. Push a button, they pop right up. They appear to be very similar. They appear to be sturdy. And the way these are oriented, I think you could put another bag on top, either one of these, as long as it wasn't too heavy, and strap it to the handles if you needed to bring an extra bag with you. I'll just show you the inside here quickly. So these both pop up in such a way that they stay upright, which I like. The Husky is nice from the point of view. The internal is very light colored, like it's like a light gray color. You can see there's some pockets there. Not a lot of pockets. In that regard, they're both similar. The Kobalt has a blue interior. So again, 3 pockets over there and 3 pockets on this side. The Kobalt, the blue is sufficient. I've seen some, I think it might have been the Harbor Freight bag where it's black inside, and that's just not great. Blue's okay. I think the gray is a little bit easier to see in there. So the bottom line, hopefully this is helpful to you. I think both of these bags are great. I'm actually keeping the Kobalt only because of the size. The size is a little bit better for the tools that I plan to put in it. I do like the Husky. It's nice and compact. Again, if you need a really big bag, you might want to look into the 18-inch Husky. The price is pretty good. I think it's about $100. But otherwise, again, I'm going to stick with the Kobalt, I think. The other thing I will say about the Kobalt that I like, sometimes I am carrying this bag in the back of my SUV going to family member's house to help them or a friend to help them. And frankly, this bag just does not stick out. It's pretty dark. It doesn't stick out and scream expensive tools. The Husky bag, I think, looks sharp, but it does look more like you would expect a tool bag to look. In fact, that's one of my problems with the DeWalt bag that I was talking about. The DeWalt bag's very nice, but it's got the classic black and yellow, a lot of yellow on it, and it really, really sticks out. So I think for no other reason than that, I would not own the DeWalt bag, but otherwise that bag is pretty nice. So again, hopefully this helps. Kobalt obviously comes from Lowe's. The Husky came from Home Depot. And good luck. Take care.